Hey everyone, alrighty, so I've just checked a couple of things out, had to go through it, didn't do a huge deep dive, but interesting things I've found out, which is really quite amazing. So yeah, going through the final stages I think of this game, and yeah, probably wrapping things up. Let's continue on. I wonder what awesome copyrighted song would be playing here, for obvious reasons. You know what? I'm glad I chose the outfits I did for this part. I think it suits them.
So, we actually won?
Fucking right we did.
We must save the entire galaxy more often.
Count me in! Next time, I promise I won't almost destroy it first.
No more promises from you.
Okay, fair.
We're in this moment, people. Let's make sure we bask in
I
it.
wonder what the song would be. Actually, if anyone knows what song's playing here, please tell me. I'd be interested to know. Because obviously, because of streamer mode, can't play it.
There you
So.
are, you old dog.
We have multiple dog report items to discuss.
Oh, God's sake, I
Case
go
is
that again.
closed. No need.
Haha, awesome.
Guardian of Galaxies. Live up to name.
Damn right they
They had
do.
some help.
Yeah,
Oh gosh! Who are all these little guys?
the adorable
If
puppies.
Guardian are looking for more work, Cosmo always chasing problems.
Damn
I
right, give us a
think
call.
What we need right now is a nice walk.
But feel free to hit us up. Give us a call and hit us up if you need our help again. Happy to help. I'm kind of wondering which song, maybe AC/DC, Black Sabbath, is it too far fetched to maybe think Rolling Stones?
Well fought, Destroyer, and your delicate friends.
The lady
Delicate.
deems me delicate?
And who is this precious little candy in his golden wrapper?
It's like, yeah.
Gross.
Lady Hellbender, we regret the death of so many great beasts, but we honor their sacrifice.
They died protecting their pack. There is honor in that.
True.
Will you return to Seknarf 9?
We must first build a worthy home for Foom, or he will devour every creature on my world.
That's probably
If he
true.
gets loose again, give us a call, and we can discuss rates.
And I was like, yeah, give us a call and you have to go and kill him and then revitalize him again. Yeah, no problem. We'll just charge a massive fee for you. I bet you can pay. You're bloody rich as hell. Oh, dear. Oh, World Mine, hello.
As we calculated, the Golden God
Proved key to dismantling the universe.
Universal Church of Truth.
He had some help.
How about a little credit for not letting you make the worst decision of your collective lives?
Exactly.
Twice.
True.
Twice.
Your additional
Data analysis did adjust.
certain computational
They don't want to admit it, do they?
Just feel the world butt clenching.
Oh my god, so true! Oh my god, that's so true! Oh. You know what? I've got to capture this moment. I just have to. The victory walk, as it were. Well, maybe I'm speaking way too soon, but presumed victory walk, I suppose. But gotta capture this moment. Still got a moment not to capture, you know. Now, which angle do I choose? Wish there was one for right in the middle. That'd be really useful. Sorry, Nick, I kind of feel legs just for a brief moment. Just a brief. I'll do. I feel it's only fair to capture, well, a bit of a subtle victory walk, if I say so myself. I mean, well, it's just like, ugh, this is nothing new. God's sake. It's almost like in that thing where you had that part of the song just sort of gets to a flat point. It's just like, Oh, just as they go, and he get completely crazy, and once the whole music goes completely back, I felt they're in that sort of pause, like minor 2-second pause. I know. Ah, thank you, Gamora. Oh God, my brain just went to sleep there. Mantis, what? What the hell is wrong with me?
I was pretty sure you would.
Oh, does Alarmer accept him?
Wild beast.
Good to see you too, I'm guessing that means.
Foolish, fickle creature.
He likes you.
Behold, one of the other Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh dear.
What did he say?
Yeah, that'll show you to your room. Except we don't got a spare room, you big lug.
Oh, he'll find somewhere. Wait, what?
No. Flark, no. Hey, Groot, you give her yours. I got a lot of important scud in mind.
You two argue that out.
This ending, and not the really sad one.
How many sad endings were there?
Ugh, a lot.
Oh.
Please proceed.
You go ahead.
Oh my God, this pride
No,
moment.
I
Okay.
insist.
Please proceed.
Well, why don't you just
This
go?
pageant of politeness plagues our progress.
Oh, for God's sake! How many
Which
P's
is
can you
why
use?
You should go first.
Very well. I will voyage through the vexing vestibule.
Oh my God. It's like, oh yes, all those big words there. And for what? Oh my God. Ah. Wow. Okay, I'm really curious if there's an end of credits scene for this game, I must confess. Now,
What now?
I don't know. Sky's the limit, I guess.
Clearly it is not.
We could rob a bank.
We are broke.
Whoa! I am not robbing a bank. That's illegal.
And super fun.
You are corrupting the child.
Relax, Drax. It's a suggestion. A potentially really lucrative suggestion.
what's now?
Okay there, Gold Bond?
You alright?
It is irritating indigestion. Nothing of note.
You sure you're okay?
Ooh,
Dude, are you serious?
okay. Well, there's a bathroom in the back if you need it.
So, Mantis, now that the universe is safe again, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I guess I'll go back to Lamentis.
Makes sense.
Although, I hear Earth is really nice this time of year. Ooh, maybe I'll go check out Contraxia.
Have you got all three?
You can gamble there.
Shouldn't we give Contraxia a bit of time to, you know, unpromise?
True.
Either way, it is no place for a child.
Seriously, man. Oh.
Are you actually okay
You
over
don't
there,
look so good.
Warlock?
Where's the first
Seriously?
aid kit? I have basic field training.
We do not own a first aid kit.
What are you talking about? We have a first aid kit.
Where?
Engine tape doesn't count.
Probably just need some ginger ale.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Dude, are you okay?
Don't worry about little old me.
Seriously, are you okay,
I
dude?
feel simply fabulous.
Come on.
Holy shit. Oh, come on. Well, one problem dealt with, now another complete clusterfuck begins. Great. Now all we have to do is defeat Adam Warlock. Ugh. Gotta be kidding me. Wait, well, Mike, you... How... Fine, we'll do it our only destructive and chaotic way. Like, only the Guardians of the Galaxy can. Why? He needs to soul stone, doesn't he?
Eternal!
Oh my god, okay.
Even. Whoa!
Flark?
Magus.
Yeah, this is the one where Golden God Guy is consumed by the bad thing and tries to destroy the galaxy.
Oh, lovely. I hadn't
And
noticed.
probably succeeds.
Why does it feel like Bug Girl's inside my head?
Because she is, I think.
Inside all of your heads. This way, Magus can overhear your super amazing plan.
Which one?
Which is?
Oh, no. It's better if it comes from you.
Seriously? Now's not the time.
Me. Destiny makes 3. And we're all gonna die.
Yup.
My final form. The new norm.
Stone. When that thing attacked my mom and me, it was terrified of the stone.
We need the soul stone. It'll contain the power.
It's
Makes sense.
the
It's
stone.
an infinity stone.
Yes, the ancient stone. One of the 6.
Oh, it's 6, is it?
Only thing strong
Huh.
enough to contain the all-powerful
No kidding.
Magus.
Okay,
Hence the soul stone?
So we just gotta get him closer and then throw a magic rock at him?
Exactly.
Tiny,
Sounds simple enough.
whiny, vexing specks. Woohoo! What are you all up to?
Wouldn't you like to know, asshole?
How do we lure in the big bad?
It's time to kneel before the new
By
idea.
doing what
Why
you
the
do best.
flock would we bow before
Nah,
you?
not being friendly. I think she means aggravating people.
Oh,
Anyone
that's
can piss off a god.
oh, that's our specialty. Yeah, that's our specialty.
Do it! Kneel and revere your god. For who better?
I'll
to
piss off.
oversee?
Yeah, nice try. Good show.
Bravo!
You're applauding him.
It's a slow
Clapping
clap. It doesn't.
ironically.
It's yeah, it's
Does
sarcasm.
he know it's
almost.
ironic?
No, he doesn't.
Yes! Applaud your god.
No, of course he
You
wouldn't.
grant nothing but lies and false promises.
And you're the worst!
We're applauding your shameful ignorance. Hooray! He's just kind of catching on now.
Then why are you clapping?
Because you're an asshole.
You idiot!
What? I said kneel!
Oh shit.
Are you kidding me?
I probably need to run. I probably need to run. Quite quickly. Move! Oh, for God's sake, move!
This is the way! Everyone should be
Oh shit! Our planet's going towards us! Oh, this is bad! This is really, really bad! Thanks, Nikki and Groot. Appreciate it.
There! See? Told you I got this.
Okay, that was amazing. How did you?
No idea! I just can, now!
Yep, she's got some special abilities.
You're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, you don't say!
Flies in the ointment of time.
Right.
Ah,
Now what?
another infestation!
There's always more roaches.
Oh god, not you! No, 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 no.
Awesome! Come with a trip!
Heads up! More of those little freaks!
Flark in space, please!
You can piss off.
Just keep the scud away from me!
Do your thing, Drax.
I can't believe the speed of the galaxy!
There we go.
Come out, Peter!
Hey, if anyone can piss off a maniacal god, it's Quill! He's gotta do you!
No, you don't.
Horrendous die!
We're thinking the whole slow clap trying to work back there, right?
The goal is to rile him up!
Oh, great. Oh god, no, 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 no.
Let's see those branches. Rocket. So deadliest woman. Hey, Magus. You think any of this is impressive?
alright.
We're scared of
You listening, Magus? The only one who gets through your Peter is
Okay. There we
you.
go.
The can of worms.
I think that's only the first wave, unfortunately.
Such dimwit grit.
Why not just submit?
The stone! You must use the stone!
Where is it?
Wait, seems like he's hanging back on purpose.
What are you waiting for, Quill? Say something to throw him off.
Yes, infuriate him with your carelessly chosen words.
Beleaguered brats.
That's
like
bad, Jared.
little
Let's do it.
gnats.
Let's do what we specialize in.
Nothing, because nothing.
Cat, bat, muskrat, man. You can rhyme. We get it. Seriously, how is it possible for you to have gotten even more obnoxious?
Cat, vad, splatty, splat, splat.
You begin to annoy me.
That's the point.
What we do?
Exactly. We specialize in it.
Diplomat.
That doesn't even make sense.
Not to you,
Don't
anyway.
make sense? Ever since we met you, you've been nothing but a giant pile of word vomit. And now you gotta rhyme everything too?
Inconsequential ingrates.
Okay, pretty
Point.
sure we derailed
Point
him.
made. Oh God.
He's doing the planet thing.
Nikki, you ready to save our butt?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Careful.
Come on. Move your ass. Thank you. I am trying. Groot, you're up again. Thanks, buddy.
So I'm just gonna say it. I fucking love you guys.
Love you too, Rocket.
Everyone good?
You're awesome.
Child.
Okay, I definitely think we're getting to him. We just
Round
gotta
2,
hold
I
out a little
believe.
longer.
You are nothing compared to me.
All hands on deck.
The scourge grows in numbers.
Breaker was a pawn. Now is the new god.
On the hurricane time. Oh shit.
Dear, I'm sorry for all the times I called you obnoxious.
Unlock people, we need some motivation. Also get granted some temporary immunity as well, which would be fantastic.
Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread.
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
They were better. Stay focused. Yes, let's keep that focus and be truly spectacular.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a flirking supernova. So stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Nice one, Peter.
Let's do this. Get our motivation sky high.
I must commend you, Peter Quill, on your incisive way with words.
Gamora, you're up.
Incoming.
Do your thing, Gamora! This weird, does it really feel like we're getting to him?
You're
Alright.
still too far away, but I do believe your tongue tactics are working, Peter Quill.
Bring him up!
Let's just keep mowing them over. Thank you.
Peter Quill, it has proven to be an indispensable skill. That's a wrap.
Nice. Oh, hell yes. Round 2 over.
Sooner or later, everyone will fall before me.
Yeah, keep chatting shit
The
about that. It's not
entire
gonna work.
Galaxy will fall.
Guys, the stone's being weird.
Is that a good thing?
Time, Guardians.
Oh boy.
Come in, Quill. Only way to get a clear shot.
Submit to me. I said submit.
Block off.
Time to get it through your oversized skull. We don't give in to anyone. I mean, seriously, have you met us?
Exactly.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
We have
I also
business
see say
cards.
God this.
And we'd rather die than submit to you.
You dare defy a god?
That's all I've been trying to
Have
do.
you no notion of my...
Oh, shut up.
Thank
What
you.
did you say?
She said you're the worst.
Ugh, your mockery mocks my very...
What? What's happening?
The stone. You must use the stone.
Oh boy. Probably quick time actions. I'm getting ready. Oh god. Okay. Oh, that was close.
Peter Quill!
Okay.
The stone's gonna fry you, Quill! Like it did the first time!
Oh shit.
Just run!
I'm on quick time action. I need a button mash, I think. I think I'm on button mashing duty. I thought I saw the trigger. I'm button mashing the damn hell out of it. You bastard, just work! Come on! Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, I thought sorry for him. Button mash, you bastard! Come on! Work and kill this bastard! Come on! Mash it, mash it, mash it! Come on! I'm mashing as hard as I possibly can. Holy shit, I thought I was going to break the button there. Oh boy. Oh, please tell me that worked. Oh shit, we lost Quill. Oh god.
He's gotta
that's
be okay.
bad.
Right, Mantis?
The important thing is that he did it. You all did.
Oh shit.
This was not his sacrifice to make.
Come in clutch, Groot. Good on you, mate.
Also, ouch!
She's just glad that history's not
You'll get
repeating
paid.
itself. Oh my god.
Does this mean it's over? Like over?
Well,
The
we need
Magus is contained for now.
to get the
The
stone
most
over to him.
insatiable entity in the galaxy
Then it'll be
is
over.
once again a prisoner of the Soul Stone.
Oh my god, you bastard, you've caused us so much grief, it is not even funny. Although, in fairness, that is the power. I swear this is an Infinity Stone. I'm almost certain of it. 'Cause I know it's a Time Stone, obviously a Soul Stone. I can't remember the other names of them, but anyway. I thought one was a Life or a Death Stone, or yeah, something along those lines. But or was it a Balance Stone? I can't remember. But yeah, I was like thinking, I swear it's an Infinity Stone. I thought it was only 5, but apparently it's 6. There you go. That's how it shows how much I remember, doesn't it?
All that is left is determining what to do with it.
Sell it.
Destroy it.
Those are both terrible ideas.
Give it to who the obvious person is.
He says we should combine both ideas.
We have to give
Stone is neither bomb nor bauble.
We have to give it to him to contain his power.
Not yours to bear.
Yeah.
Whoa. He just tried to kill us and eat the galaxy.
Yes, but he's the only person who can
You
actually.
cannot contain this calamitous force.
Yes, only he can.
I created it. I am
Exactly, it's the
No
whole
one can
point.
keep that thing.
He's the keeper of the Soul
Mantis.
Stone. The
chances
bearer.
of the galaxy being consumed again if we keep the stone,
Very high,
and if we give it to Goldilocks.
not as high.
Good, that's
The
decided.
child was correct. That perhaps the pull of its power would one day split my lone soul asunder. But I am not alone.
Just to be sure, the chances of the bad galaxy thing happening if we sell the stone.
Exceptionally high.
Astronomically high.
Yeah.
The best
Say the
way
least.
to make sure the Magus doesn't get out again is to make sure together.
Yep. They have to be combined. He must bear the weight of the Soul Stone. That's his duty.
But you know, the second you feel any indigestion,
I shall call upon your crew. Motley though you may be. I fear we've fallen friends.
That was a long-winded way of saying that, wasn't it? Saying thank you and yes, I'll call
And I
on you again.
accord my atonement for the trying to kill you and eat the galaxy.
Is he trying to squeeze
A
his
momentary
hand?
misstep.
Ungratefully speaking?
yeah, well, sorry for all the mean stuff we said about you.
He's obviously an incredibly firm handshake.
The mark of a man is to be bridled. None other than he himself must be mandated to toil
Does
as...
he seriously always talk like this?
Yes.
I mean only to
Slightly
say...
unfortunately.
We're good.
I could have just said that, as she'll probably say.
It's just that I'm not the one you gotta convince.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, certainly
Our
not.
mascot. You've got to convince our
Certainly,
mascot.
yes.
Our mascot must be convinced.
Well,
Does our mascot approve? Our mascot approves!
disgusting.
Okay, now I'm convinced.
Yes, because the mascot said yes. Wow. Okay. Wow. I figured out one thing at the very end. Now, I must admit, I'm kind of curious whether there's an end of credit scene or not. But because normally, in movies you get them, the end of credit scene, so I'm kind of assuming if you want this, but look, it turns out this game, from what I understand and what I looked up, has nothing to do with the movies. It's canonical from the comics. Now, I actually didn't know that, because bear in mind, I've only watched the movies, I've never read the comics, so I've only got the movies to go by. And, the whole thing with Groot and Nikki, with Yondu, with Nebula, the timeline got a bit like, wait, what the hell's going on here? And I was thinking, well, how does all... And the whole Nikki part, I'm like, how does that all fit in? That makes a lot more sense, though, because if it's directly from the comics, which, to be fair, I'm actually pleased about that. It may make things more confusing for those who are not as aware of the timeline, the canonical timeline within the comic books I've only seen the movies. That might confuse some, but it'll also give a more direct correlation and truer timeline, because a lot of games that go off movies that have been adapted from they're adapted from movies that move from which the movies have been adapted from comics, can give a bit of an unrealistic timeline, or even a modified timeline, because you have to change some things or modify things or dialogue or sequences slightly to accommodate for the movie and the time span. In game, you don't have to actually do that. So when you take a game that adapts from the comics themselves, that is a fairly good representation. If you can pull it off, it's awesome. It truly is, because that's not easy to do. And bear in mind, I've never read the comics, but if this game was any indication of that, I say they did an incredible job. I really do think so. I was honestly a little bit worried going to this game, that, given that, when you get game adaptations, you kind of go into a bit of skepticism about these games. You think, is it actually going to be any good? Are they going to be realistic about the characters? Or, are they going to, give good representation, a good likeness to them? Are they going to give the good, set the emotional vibes correct, the chemistry of the team? Because they don't always do that very well, and look, considering the way they vibe from the movies, if that was any indication, they did a bang-up job in this game. I think sometimes they could have actually done with a few more lines in certain situations. It got a tad rhetorical with some of the lines some of the characters said. But at least when they're vibing off each other in combat or just in general talking, that was awesome. That really was, because you can truly see that game. You can truly see the effort and the work they put into it and all the research they've done, which I absolutely love with that. Look, as far as any criticism I have this game, I'd say that there were glitches. I know I said earlier in the game that there were things about this game which were unacceptable, and to be fair, when you get little bits and pieces that are lore building, and you get glitches that prevent you from actually seeing them, and you have to go through the whole process of reloading the game and all this sort of stuff, it is unacceptable in that regard, yes. But
it's fine, really. I can sleep on the couch.
The couch is filthy. I've seen the rodent relieve himself on it.
She could sleep in Gamora's room.
Since when?
Oh, come on. You're a girl, she's a girl. You can play dolls together.
Don't even
So
go
many things
there.
wrong with that?
Well, she ain't getting my room. End of discussion.
So you just have to build another bedroom, and maybe a bathroom, and convince everyone that adding another teammate is a good thing. 12-year-old teammate. One who may or may not need you to provide parental stuff. I mean, come on, man. You did just save the galaxy. Nice. So, obviously, embracing this new role is definitely probably just,
No, we need
It'll
to be,
be fine.
What's the worst that can go wrong?
If you can handle Raker and the Magus, pretty sure you can handle a 12-year-old girl.
I doubt it, but we're just saying for the sake of it.
Yeah. A little guidance here, some homework there, throw in a few vegetables. Where the flark are you gonna get vegetables?
No, vegetables are important.
I guess Groot could make vegetables. Yes, that seems like a reasonable thing to ask.
Give yourself
him.
a personal pet talk.
If
How about
everyone's
that?
willing to make just a few reasonable sacrifices here and there, I mean, you know what they're like. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely,
they've got some good qualities, let's
they
admit
have
it.
good qualities.
Some.
I mean, Drax is fearless, and he's been a dad. Groot, he's compassionate and protective. Rocket can teach her about crawling into things, and Gamora, oh, Gamora, she knows about honor and discipline and girl stuff. Yeah. So even if you don't have what it takes by yourself, you're not by yourself.
Got the team, exactly.
And you know what? Nikki's a part of that now.
Yeah.
She's one of the family.
Damn
And
right she
family
is.
means sticking together no matter what. Even if you gotta wing it every step of the way.
Isn't that what parenting used to be?
What's happening?
We appear to have lost power.
Oh, of course we
Sounds
have.
like a Nova Corps disabler. You guys paid your fine, right?
No.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Hang on a bit. Let me just skip this. Just in case there's actual end of credit scene or whatever. Finally feeling a unity with the Guardians, so Salabir become obsessed with his folks, which refocus Brian has already ordered new business cards. Heroes largely tie-faced with focus, nominated his team for multiple galactic accommodations. He's even... Oh, God, I wonder if they would skip on a Macron card. He's already ordered a new business card with heroes in large bolder typeface and nominated his team for multiple galactic combinations. He's even considered changing his own hairstyle. Star-Lord also convinced Kay to... the key to nowhere from Cosmo for... Oh, has also received the key to nowhere. Nice. From Cosmo for having helped reject the promise. Currently propped up against the fridge to keep the door shut. Probably a good thing. Get in that club eventually. Good. Just improvise, you know? What could go wrong? Zod also had several vivid dreams about his wild night with Lipless. Johnny down half remembered Stormride's limits. He has now gone to fully memorized just in case. Okay. Gamora. With the team finally getting along, Gamora invited everyone to rigorous combat training so they could learn to fight as one. Psylocke claims after only 6 sessions that they can now fight like ninjas. Gamora has no idea what that means. That it? Rocket surprised the Guardians by installing a gamma-heated Mercurian hot tub in the Milano's cargo bay. He has since declared it his office and hosts daily team meetings in it. He provides drinks but not towels. Well, he's doing something, that's pretty awesome. Rocket also continued to divulge his darkest secrets to Star-Lord via more one-on-one conversations. The secrets have included many filthy, unmentionable habits, 3 different rashes, and 1 sniff test. I don't even want to know what those go on to be. But Drax. To forever capture this story of unity and honor, Drax offered to inscribe Catathian tattoos on the entire team. Groot's immediately healed, but he says he still feels it in the inside. The rest of the team had sore butt cheeks for several rotations. Drax also swore the next time he jumps out of a window, he will pull Star-Lord with him, since the first leap is always the hardest. Right. Drax and Star-Lord also have a ritual now where they visit the rift to eat choga dogs and swap fond memories of their families. Oh, that's awesome. Inspired to better communicate with the rest of his team, Groot asked Rocket to help him teach everyone Groot. He then abandoned the effort when he kept repeating the same 3 words over and over and over again. Star-Lord now trying to teach Groot the few sign language words he learned from films. Well, that's not going to go well, is it? Sometimes Groot can also go silent to pretend he's still the doppelganger Groot. It still freaks his team out every time. I'm sure it would. Groot also finally provides Star-Lord with to convince Star to try his Groot tea. The next morning, a sprout planted for Star-Lord's forehead. Oh shit. After attending Corell's full honor memorial, which drew tens of thousands, Nikki proudly displayed her blazing hair to the Kree accusers and told them exactly where they could stick their hammers. She has since found a new home with the guys and often calls Star-Lord Dad just to throw him off his game. Fair enough. Cammy began to heavily shed her wool, which had a surprisingly comfortable texture. The Guardians sold the material on the black market for a huge amount of units. Drax has since begun knitting cami wool mittens for the entire team. Oh wow, you can knit. Okay. Fairly certain she had maybe fulfilled one of her many important fates as Celestial Madonna, Mantis set out to tie up loose ends, but got distracted by all the knots. Of course she did. She was last seen giving advice to an irritated monster queen. Great! Adam Warlock received the most credit by stopping Universal Church of Truth. He was once he was done basking in the galactic praise, he once again took up the role of healer and traveled the galaxy, helping those formerly lost of the promise to return to reality. Cosmo remains the best boy. Of course he does. Huh. Wow. So yeah, look, it was one of those things. I honestly I never knew. Going back to what I was saying, like I'm glad that it actually went by the comics and not the movie, because I feel it's probably a truer set of events, truer timeline. Just means that it wasn't so clear on everything. I mean, to be fair, on the whole thing, I got understood that automatically about Nebula. That made more sense. Kind of knew that. You got the thing. Yondo died. I don't know how far along in the comics timeline he died there, but he died at the end of the second movie, so there's that. And Groot died in the end of the first movie, so I wasn't quite sure how all that bent around. So, but we got to see the characters still really cool. But the writing was amazing, I think. Apart from some of the rhetorical lines, it was really funny. Like I was saying about this glitch stuff, there was a couple of times when, you know, when I was trying to read lore building those little thick articles, and I kept on coming with those glitchy things, I still think it's unacceptable that something like that could be missed out. You know, that they could skip it and think it's not important. If it's world building and it's lore within the open world itself, within the lore itself, within the world itself, it's not. Sure, it's not about the most critical character, but it still helps build the atmosphere and understand how this world is changing. To let that get past testing and be released that way, that's pretty poor, to be honest. I wonder if there was actually an outfit on that segment of the game when we were in the caverns where I couldn't actually access because the game forced me to go back. I don't know if I was supposed to shoot something, but it looked like the game was just rigged to not let me go through there. Maybe I should have saved to reload. I tried going for the checkpoints. That still pissed me off, but I wonder if there was an outfit there. But I mean, look, it is what it is. I think I did quite well to collect most of the outfits there, because normally I don't get to do that. I'm a little surprised that there was that many materials. I mean, I'm sure not everyone was being overly focused on it, but it's one of those things where if there's no, it's one of those things where I think what they could have done better is if there's no materials there or if there's no materials needed, swap the like in those places where you see a lot of materials but there's no outfit box and you haven't collected all the outfits yet. Let the game coding should represent the, instead of like four little collectibles of materials, it should be an outfit box instead. Swap it out because then we collect more outfits and then we don't have to worry about that. So I think that could have been done a bit better. But I love the banter. I think the way these characters were represented, honestly, was really enjoyable. Because I was a bit worried about the combat, because there was a bit of a vibe going about this multiplayer stuff, and whether it be single to co-op, it might actually be co-op, that might be another option, but this whole thing where I'd have to play a co-op, or those multiplayer aspect, like, I don't do multiplayer, and I got no one to do co-op with, and I do things single player and all this sort of stuff, and I was kind of like, oh god. But then I heard it was single player, it's a very open battle orientated story, a lot of AI where you can give commands. I love that style, and sure, I played a couple games in the past, which I haven't done playthroughs on because I just do they're older games, but they still use the AI tactics, and there's shooting game styles. You have to command units, but it's more basic, more rudimentary. This one, I love that, you can really keep the battle flow going if you know what you're doing and figure out the system. And I do love that where you can actually, it's just doing Raker. I'm just piling on the attacks, coordinating, throwing things here and there. And I love it where you can just, you get into a really good flow with using people's abilities, recharge the ultimate abilities, then use other stuff and really keep that ebb and flow going. It's a really nice rhythm going. And I love it when, because otherwise some games with this, they stop there and, they give you too long to recharge, do other things. When you can keep a rhythm going, consecutive attacks and keep up the pressure like it should be doing, like they would do moves, I'm sure they do in comics, I think that really keeps the flow going and it really shows it keeps the intensity there. It doesn't just give a block where it's like, nah, we can't be bothered, we'll wait for everyone to recharge. It sort of breaks the immersion. I love how they didn't do that. Like, if there was a break in immersion, it was either because there was a cutscene going on, or because, whether it be there's a cinematic where someone's trying to throw something, or someone's trying to piss someone off with dialogue, or whatever it might be. That I don't mind, because it's intentional breakage. It's not just for the sake of let people powers recharge. Like, why? Keep the flow going and keep the rhythm. Absolutely love that. I think we went some really cool environments, very beautiful, fantastic. They really did a good job with the immersion. Some amazing characters, Lady Hellbender. I mean, you could make a whole game around her. Basically, it just her intensity and ferociousness is just incredible. I still think she reminds me of Cassandra from AC Odyssey, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you can sort of you get those vibes of that true intensity. It's like just complete fearless and no, I don't give two shits. I'm doing things my way. I absolutely love that. It was nice to have Corel at the beginning of the game. I understand that it happened what happened. It's nice we got to learn about Corel, even if it wasn't we got to learn enough of it. When I say enough, I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's more just we learn more about her from other people than directly from herself, which sometimes is okay because you learn other people's perspectives, but it's not a bad thing. Kozo is pretty awesome. I'm still not entirely sure whether that's an entity taking over him or whether the dog's transformed or whatever the case might be, but absolutely awesome character. I love he put a bit of Russian in there at times. That was really cool. Mantis, oh my god, I remember from the movies. That was funny. A little cocky in herself, but that's what you'd expect. But a lovely character. Certainly very, very overly outgoing, but almost playful at times in her writing, which is not a bad thing. But Warlock, bloody hell, the Keeper of the Soul Stone, and just he's a badass. I think tad overly literate, but hey, that's old Shakespearean for me, and I'm not as overly fussed by that. I mean, it's one of those things where as long as you can understand what they're talking about, no, you don't understand every word, you understand they're from an older time, you know, and that's not always a bad thing because it really shows the generational and the gap in which era they lived in and grew up in, which is not such a bad thing. And Raker, an asshole, but I feel sorry for him at the end because he was only doing it to see his son. Yet, sure, well, his child anyway. And yes, okay, he went to the extents he went through, but at the same time, when he's home there, you can see his son at the end there. You kind of feel sad for him. You do, and I like how games do that. It's like as evil as they can be, you can see that the true Sanderson's like all I wanted was this, and you kind of feel a little sad for them in the end, which I like when games do that. This team, Gamora, the Assassin, Drax the Destroyer, Groot, the Plant Master, essentially Rocket, my god, the genius, arrogant engineer, Star-Lord, Peter Quill. His mom was actually quite an interesting character. I think it's from I think it might be from the 80s. If it's from the 70s, feel free to clear that up. I'm not entirely sure. That whole hairstyle was a little throwing me off a little bit, but I'm not so worried about that. But I like how they set the tone and the environments. I think that this game, you know, it was very, very beautiful, incredibly well textured. I don't think they rushed this game out per se. I think if they had, it would have looked a hell of a lot worse. I'm glad they took their time for what it's worth. I'm glad Square Enix gave them the time to put it out in the condition it was. For the minor critical aspects I have of this, which can be fixed by reloading the game, there is so much to enjoy about this game, and for someone who loves the DC, loves the Marvel, okay, I'm not up to date on all comic books, but watched a lot of movies, or watched most, if not all of them. You know, I love that lore, I love the characters, what they represent, and the cockiness, the interaction they have, how they vibe off each other, and I love that. You know, I've kind of grown up with that as well, you know, and just allow myself to immerse and just follow along, because I feel like I played this game at times. I may have played a little bit more, giving them a benefit of the doubt, but generally I think I played that to how the characters would have reacted, and I think that's important, and I very much enjoyed doing, because that was just absolutely fucking hilarious at times. I mean, oh my god, seriously. I think photo mode was actually quite good in this game. Probably a little too many options, I think, in terms of the whole thing. I think they could have, instead of being Teach Corner, have it, we could, you know, because honestly, I want to centralize something, you know. I like how you can move stuff around. Lighting textures probably could be a little bit more obvious, but I mean, yeah, expansive game. You could go and collect lots of stuff, explore, as linear as it was. Incredibly fun. I really did enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm going to make a change of pace after this game. Play some other games I haven't played in a long time, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, when it ended here, I really enjoyed this game. Not quite the journey I thought it was going to be, but I still loved all the twists and turns, the vibes, the banter, the atmosphere, the immersion. I loved it, you know. The only shame thing is I had to have stream mode on, but that is what it is. You know, everyone else who can play is not recording, just has it for their own enjoyment, can play with streamer mode off and rock out to the tunes. I hope you enjoy that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this journey with me. It's been quite the adventure, and I will see you all next time for the next playthrough. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.